Hi, welcome back to Backgammon. In this episode, we're going to be looking at problem number 50 of Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problems. With problem number 50, we have hit the 10% point in the series. We have 451 problems to go, so we're going to be doing this for quite a long time. But remember, we're doing one video a day until the end of the series, so we're about 10% of the way through with this problem. In this problem, blue has to play a 5-1. As you can see, blue has a considerable racing advantage, but blue is on the bar, and red has 3 blots strewn out in our home board, and a blot on the bar point. Of course, we can't hit the blot on the bar point with a 5-1. So we're being asked to play a 5-1 to come in off the bar. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to decide what you want to do, and hit the pause button if you need more time. Okay, and we're back. So what Robertie says to do here is to play bar to 24, come in on the 1, and then do 11 to 6. Let's hear why, but it has something to do with what we had talked about in the last video of consolidating your racing advantage. Don't bother fighting for the 5 point if the play is very unlikely to work. Here, blue can play bar to 20 over here, and then 65 down, fighting for the 5 point, but that just rates to give away his racing lead. You know, let me move to the original position so you can see it. He could do this, and then hit, but that just rates to give away his racing lead since red, can hit him back with 25 out of 36 numbers. The only misses are 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 3, 3, and 6, 6. So let's go back to where we were. That's the original position. So he should just try to consolidate his big lead with bar to 24 and 11 to 6. So what is Robertie saying here? Again, like we spoke about in the last video, if you have a big racing lead, don't give away the lead. There's no reason to fight for that point since you are way ahead. Simply clean up your blots, come in, keep your lead. Once you have your blots on a point and they're safe, you can't give away your lead like that. You can just simply start moving your running checker in the back, and even if you get hit, you won't be giving up too many pips in the race. Let's see what XG has to say about it. Let's see if it agrees with him. I'll be back with that video in just a moment. We're back with our XG analysis of problem 50. In this case, player 2 is significantly behind in the race, 165 to our 138 before the roll. We've rolled a 5-1. Robertie says to safety the checker on 11. Let's see what XG has to say. And this is a case where XG disagrees with Robertie on every variation, match play and cash play. XG is very much of the position that the optimal play is playing bar to 20 and then hitting on the 5.6 to 5. Let's see the table. It's not a huge differential. It's only a 1.1%. It's not even really considered much of an error. But the optimal play in all variations is not what Robertie had said. However, given Robertie's explanation of it, for whatever reason, the explanation makes a lot of sense to me, and it makes it easier to play, in my opinion, by consolidating the race, by consolidating the pip lead. But my guess is that once you've stacked the 6 point, then you've lost the flexibility to make forward points, and you're probably going to get hit anyway at some point. Nevertheless, this is the situation. I can only report the facts as I see them. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. The theme that Robertie's going with in the last two videos of consolidating the race, while making sense to me, hasn't been borne out by XG, which is an indication that the best tools available weren't around when Robertie was writing this book. But he got really, really, really close, and he hasn't been off by too much in any one problem that we've seen so far. So still incredibly impressive. Like and subscribe, please. We need the subscription numbers to go up. I like seeing it. It warms the cockles of my heart. And please hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of videos as I upload them. One a day until the end. Thanks very much for watching.